I don't know if people are being cheap or trying to discourage an unhealthy habit of watching too much TV. But growing up, I never even heard of logos at all. Now, in this modern day and age of online content, some of you don't really know what logos are. I know I don't. But you have to understand that early years, logos weren't a thing. And was created in 2005. What did that have? Nothing. So, being a television company, you had to get your logos through the TV. If your place don't pay $66 a month to make a logo, then you didn't get the logos with Playhouse Disney Originals, the iPlayer Pictures, or Cookie Jar Entertainment. Even was Cookie Jar. The only thing you got was this thing called logos, and whatever this thing was, this looking gross, scary. Closing logos are things that are seen at the end of a television program or TV movie. That means the logos I'm gonna mention are got pretty crazy concepts. Almost like shows are made for TV shows because they are. Why not? I'm not saying all that the logos I'm gonna mention they are all bad. Some of them might actually be good. You never know. So I'm gonna start with a logo we all remember. Sorry, Billionfold Inc. Billionfold Inc. is a production company of Butch Hartman, creator of Nickel and shows, A Fair Appearance, Phantom, Tough Puppy, and Bunsen's Beast, including the YouTube web series Hobby Kids Adventures. Here's the logo. On a plain white background with a light solid shape, we see a drawing of Butch Arch Hartman as a superhero. It's gotta make it clear, wearing a suit somewhat similar to Superman's, but purple, with black briefs, yellow boots, and a cursive red B in front of a yellow circle where S is supposed to go. but just cape extends out to reveal the words billionfold ink written for the variants. But Charmin's Travail of a Nicktoons Yacht parody for the 2017 film Justice League. You, you, those logos modified with Butch wearing a different suit and style of Superman suit from DC Extended Universe films. Also, the background is black and the trapezoid shape is absent. True 16:9 version exists with ratio. Also reanimated stuff. In seasons 2 to 3 of Danny Phantom, the logos audio plays with the end credits theme. On the Fairy Odd Parents episode, Opine say an odd parent pirates, and the Fairy Odd movie Grow Up Timmy Turner, the ending theme of the show or movie, whichever you prefer, respectfully plays over it. Oddly enough, the Latin American Spanish dub of the foreign actually had the logo's audio, implying the foreigner's cases as a post-production error that made it to a broadcast copy. A French iTunes print of Danny Phantom episode Memory Blank from season 2, episode 1. The audio is slightly high toned. Similarly, on the iTunes France print of the set, it shows episodes The Ultimate Enemy Parts 1 and 2. The audio is low pitched. On 2009 to 2014 episode airings of season 6 and later episodes of Fairy Odd Parents and The Phantom with the split screen credits. Later episodes of Bunsen's Beast episodes with the 2017 Nickelodeon Productions logo on the Fairy Odd Parents Fairy Odd, the ink sound effect that's been removed. On the Arabic dub of Fairy Odd Parents Fairy Odd, the chorus was absent. Right exists where the voiceover is absent with spell technique. 2 animation by Rough Draft Korea, which I don't know what that is. Now for the music and sounds. Loud Rogue Fanfare composed by Guy Moon hit the score for all 4 of Hartman's shows, and also a lot of other shows. Accompanied by chorus live singing Billionfold, followed by voice art Ink. Availability. First, was on Danny Phantom later incorporated onto episodes of Fairy Odd Parents, beginning with season 6. Also appearing of Puppy, the Fairy Odd movie trilogy, next to Night Parody, to 2017 film Justice League, Bunsen's Beast, Hopkins, and Fairy Odd Parents, Fairy Odd. Rain, 10 out of 10. I recommend it. It's really good. I like this logo. It's a well-known logo among fans of Butch Hartman's work. Controversies involving Hartman have this logo for some. Alright, so next logo. Frere Studios. Frere Studios, also known as Chauncey Street Productions Inc., in 1988 to 1997, is a production company of Fred Cyber, mostly of various animated shows, mostly on Nick. Logo. On the same cornflower blue background as the previous logo, which I will not be talking about in this video. Several narrows are shot in a circle. Pattern the text for incorporated from the previous logo swims itself, which again I'll not be talking about in this video. By word in the middle of a circle, and A in production also swam themselves, B respectively above and below the logo. And so it's almost also same as I have the previous logo, which I'll be talking about. So made a version of a previous logo. Now for the variant. There's a variant which the background is red with the words Forever Incorporate in yellow and A in production in purple. There is a variant in which the background is red with the words Forever Incorporated in steel gray and A in production in white. There's also a variant in which the background is red or green gradient with the words Forever Incorporated in steel gray and A in productions in white like the last logo variant. There's also a black and white variant. On split screen credit airings of the fair appearance for Nickelodeon's rebrand in September 2009 until around sometime 2010. A copyright notice for second from the 2008 Nickelodeon light bulb logo is seen, probably due to an error. Nickelodeon light bulb logo is seen. So in May 2009, when Nickel and USA aired the fair appearance specials, Witchology, all with 3 parts, a strange error happened on the split screen credits in which the logo and the preceding building fold, the ink logo, which I talked about last time earlier, was slowed down, and the audio was playing at normal speed, and because of it, the jackhammer sounds were played on a preceding aforementioned logo. And this logo at the end theme was the copyright notice for which was reserved to if all Nickelodeon logo is only seen for one frame. Sometimes the logo was shown 14:9 ratio, revealing more of the cornflower blue background with two bars at the very top and the very bottom edges. Beginning in 2013 with the knife season and the very appearance, the logo was enhanced with sworn high definition and in widescreen. On the fair appearance until season 5, Nicktoons Film Festival and Chalk Zone, the Jack and Roseanne effects wills of voiceover blend in with the end theme of the show. Sometimes it's the end theme without the sound effects and the voiceover like on the Fairly Appearance special Fairly Isle. In 2003 to 2013, Nickelodeon USA airings of Chalk Zone. The logo has a fair appearance music instead of Chalk Zone's music. And now for technique. Animation, like the previous logo. This was produced by John Kane. Music and sounds. Accurate sound effects when nails appear. Metallic slang sounds when the accompanying name hits background. This is followed by a female voice provided by an identified woman at John Kane's Optic Nerve production company in Brooklyn. I have no idea which it is. These sound similar to voice actresses Tara Strong, Gray Tilly, Issa Griffin, and Jessica DeKiko. Quickly shouting Fred almost sounding like Fred, either Fredder or Red Alert. Availability. Comments on Very Odd Parents, beginning of season 2 and seasons 2 of 4 episodes of Chalk Zone, Nicktoons Film Festival, and Ram Cartoons. This logo is allegedly being retired with Nickelodeon's cancellation of the Very Odd Parents in 2017. The variants with alternate colors can be found on the Fred Cyber Vimeo channel. Rating 5 out of 10. Even though I don't like this logo, the sound effects and fast pace could catch them off guard. It's better than the B and D logo and the Viacom V of Doom logo, and sometimes more better, or just like a Super Mario Bros. Show. I didn't really watch that show. I'm sorry, really, I'm sorry. The only reason I stopped watching it was because of the giant burrow. First episode was gross. It was just giving gross. It was just giving gross kisses to told guys like, bro, why would they even put they even do this? This is gross. And I didn't really want to go through more of it, so I just stopped watching it. I've already told my dad why I stopped watching it because I forgot about it. Somebody at Deke Entertainment definitely seemed to be running out of ideas for a design of the giant bird when they thought of girls kissing. Not sure what was going on inside the head of whoever created this design. I don't want to know, really. But it did not end up being good to me. Also, sorry, Daph. I forgot to tell you if you are watching this. I'm sorry. Chauncey Street isn't a prequel of Frere. It's actually what people call a prototype. I would still consider Frere Studios over Chauncey Street Productions, which is why I feel like I shouldn't trust Chauncey Street Productions. Am I really gonna say that Chauncey Street is Frere Studios' lost brother? No, no, no. Alright, next logo. Oh, Aardman Animations. Aardman Animations are simply just Aardman sometimes, and the logos is a British animation studio based in Bristol, which was founded in 1972. Now for the logo. Unlike Caroline blue background, sorry for mispronounced that, with three matching gears, we slowly zoom toward the blue. The square of the Aardman star with gears inside on it. It has the little arms, legs, and head, and is riding on a green gear like a object that has some of the letters of Aardman printed on it. In red and green, some letters are also spinning around different directions on black sticks by teal and green gears. Surrounding the square, clouds, hands, cars, trees, anthropomorphic planes, houses, buildings, and people rotating around on different colored gears. A human hand then reaches out from the right, grabs the square, and presses his head like a stopwatch, freezing a searing. Archmass formed below. Now for the variants. Almost Gromit, the Cursor Were Rabbit, and Disney Plus using England prints of Chicken Run. A short version is used. And the correct version is used on later episodes of Rick's the Runt. A passe prints of Chicken Run whilst Gromit, the Cursor Were Rabbit, the movie is heard. Whilst Grom's cracking contraptions on disc 2, cracking extras of disc 2 disc DVD of so Grom, the Cursor Were Rabbit. Music is low pitched. This can only be seen when you select play all button. Technique 2D animation. Music and sounds. A slight jazz tune of ticking that stops when the logo does. Availability. See on later episodes of Rex and Run, also Grom, the Cursor Were Rabbit, and the length of the DreamWorks logo at the start of the film. However, a still version of the previous logo is seen at the end. It did appear on the Chicken Run video game for PlayStation, Dreamcast, and PC, which I never played because I don't have a PlayStation 1. Just saying. This logo fanfare debuted on 2000 Army and Classics tape. Rating 4 out of 10. Even though I like this logo, the hand pressing button or side stop gets people. But I do think its logo is really good, and people will not know where this logo came from, even when they should clear watch different logos if they don't know where this logo came from. And also, I just wanted to point out that Chicken Run isn't owned by Disney; it's owned by DreamWorks. Get it right already. All right, last logo for this video. Cup of Coffee Studios. Cup of Coffee Studios is a Canadian animation studio company based in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, founded in 1992 by Ahmed Shaheen and Bruce Alcock. Now for the logo. A blue background and orange and saucer cup pops up. Then the words Cup of Coffee appear with studios. Four lines appear above the top similar to the first logo. Now for the variants. Variant exists where the words Cup of Coffee appears with animation. Variant exists where only the words Cup of Coffee appear. On Tiga and Taga, the copyright information is below the logo instead of company name. On Bruno, the logo appears small and incorrect below the logo for the show. On Bruno, loud brass sound plays over the logo. Technique 2D animation. Music and sounds. A woohoo sound fall and a brief banjo tune followed by a kid laughing. Well, I don't know what the kid is. Just a sound effect. Availability rare. It was seen on Henry's World Ticket and Taga, JoJo Circus, and Very Berry Christmas. The broom variant was last seen on TV when it reran on Noggin in the mid 2000s. Rating 10 out of 10. I like this logo. It's pretty good as a unique style of animation. You see, I just realized that all the logos I mentioned in this video were animated, and there are a lot of other logos that I want to include in this video, but I didn't want this video to be too long and just be boring. So, whatever. I could say, hey, if these logos fit the theme of the video, and I could make a part 2. I can do whatever I want. As much as I'm joking about it, I actually wanted a crossover between TV logos and movie logos. So there's a bunch of movie logos that I knew, but I didn't really talk about in this video. And two versions exist in the same universe, so it wouldn't have been that unbelievable for TV logos to visit a movie logo universe, and then all the movie logos who used to promote plastic straws would see them, and then it would be an all-out war. You see, it's funny because it wouldn't really happen. At least I have my own logo.